It's 4 a.m. Hey, I like the way you talking and loving the way you looking. I can know where your body move, yeah, when you move it. Yeah, you're looking at me while I'm looking at you. So gonna give me your number, bitch. I know what to do and to keep it 100, babe. I wanna take you out and spend some money, babe. And I heard your last nigga was a lame, babe. But me, I'm not the same, babe. I like the way you talking and loving the way you looking. I can know where your body move, yeah, when you move it. Yeah, you're looking at me while I'm looking at you.
Hey there, how you doing today, my favorite runner? Welcome back to Strident Fields Hump Day Holla. Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest challenges that distance runners have, and that's hitting the wall. What does that mean, and how can you avoid it? And if you do hit the wall, what can you do to keep going? I got some answers here, so let's dive right in. First, what exactly is hitting the wall? Well, imagine you're running a marathon. You're pacing yourself, you're feeling good, and then bam, out of nowhere, your legs feel like lead. Your energy tanks, and mentally, you just want to stop. This happens to a lot of runners around mile 18 to 20 in a marathon, maybe around 8K in a 10K race, sometimes even during training. But why does this happen? It's all about energy. And when we run long distances, our body uses a special fuel called glycogen. Glycogen comes from the carbs we eat, and it's stored in our muscles and in our liver. So, when you run out of glycogen, your body switches to burning fat for energy, which isn't as efficient. That's when you start feeling tired and slow, and you hit the wall. Now that we know why it happens, let's talk about how to avoid it. The number one thing you can do is to make sure you're fueling up properly. First, we want to talk about carb loading. A few days before a big race or long run, you should be eating plenty of carbs like pasta, bread, rice. This helps build up your glycogen stores so that you don't run out halfway during the race. Fuel during the race. Next, you're going to you've got to keep your energy levels up while you're running. So at about 45 minutes to an hour of running, start eating or drinking something with some carbs in it. You can use gels, you can use sports drinks, or even energy chews. Aim for 30 to 60 grams of carbs per hour to keep those glycogen levels steady and up. All right, so fueling is super important, but what about pacing? Going out too fast in the first part of your race is a major reason people hit the wall. You're too geeked up, you're too fired up, you're too excited. Take a few deep breaths before you start your race and get into it mentally. So, if you're running too fast at the start, you're burning through glycogen a lot faster. Start slow and steady so you have energy left for the end. Save your energy for the last few miles when you really need it. When you, like, for instance, you might want to sprint the last few blocks in. You got enough glycogen left to do so. Another big tip is training your body to handle these long distances better. By running long runs during your training, your body gets better at using fat for energy. This means you'll be able to run longer before you run out of glycogen. Endurance training. Incorporate long runs into your weekly training plan, gradually increasing the distance over time. But what happens if you do hit the wall during a race or a long run? Here's what you can do. First, take in some quick carbs, like a gel or sports drink to give yourself a boost of energy. Stay positive, stay mentally strong. Hitting the wall isn't just physical, it's mental also. Break the race into small goals. Focus on reaching the next water station, for instance, or the next mile marker, instead of thinking about how far you have to go to finish this race. And remember, hitting the wall doesn't mean you failed. It's something that happens to a lot of runners, to all of us, I would think. But with the right preparation, you could push right past it. So to sum it all up, to avoid hitting the wall, focus on fueling properly, pacing yourself, and training for endurance. And if you do hit the wall, don't give up. You've got this mentally. If you found these tips to be helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more running advice right here on Stride and Field. See you on the next run. But also, thanks for watching. And as always, keep running strong. But don't forget to get my book, The Beginner's Guide to Running. The link is in the description. I also have a link in the description to my free runner's log. It's free, so why not? You can also get my book, a digital version of my book, which is much cheaper. Also, I have some recommendations for you for shoes and gear. So go to my channel or keep going to my channel, Stride and Field, or you can visit my blog, strideandfield.blogspot.com. This is Coach Ted signing out.